Sure. So we had two different groups, one Carnatic and the other Hindustani. The Carnatic group used the composition Swararaga Sudha, which is a quite a famous composition composed by Saint Tyagaraja in the Raga Shankarabharanam, which is based on the major scale. And the sort of spirit of the composition is to really bring out the meaning of the song, which says that music in its purest form is sort of the nectar of life. It's our breath and it's the path towards eventual enlightenment. And so we kind of deconstruct Shankarabharanam a little bit and sort of bring out not only the very detailed nuances of the raga, but also sort of the bare bones of the scale itself and kind of celebrate its beauty that way. The other piece is based on the song Kuhu Kuhu, which is a very popular Hindi film song. And we've kind of adapted that song a little bit with some changes to kind of bring it out in a more classical form. So that's what the two compositions were. So that was a little challenging because I've been trained primarily as a Carnatic musician, not a Hindustani musician. But I had the benefit of working with really, really great Hindustani musicians. The kids were very excited about this particular song and sort of adapting it in their own way. And we also had a senior vocalist, Samarth Nagarkar, pitch in on Skype actually through one of our practice sessions to kind of give us some advice on how we could adapt that song, which is actually an extremely long song. It's about 7 minutes, down to a 3.5 minute piece, and imbue sort of the classicism into that. So I actually really enjoyed sort of being able to facilitate creative work in both the Carnatic and Hindustani forms, and I definitely learned a lot. So I think, that first question of sort of working across genres was very interesting. I think what I really learned through this experience, I also did the one in New York City a couple of months ago, was, how clutch these kids are. So when it really counts, they really put in all their energy and, do what it takes to bring a good product out. Late last night after our rehearsal, I think we were kind of feeling unsure about where one of the pieces was going, and I kind of felt a little uncomfortable on the way home. I was like, what's missing? And I was kind of rethinking through the structure of the piece and the parts, and I wasn't really sure how today was going to turn out, but then the energy that the kids brought today, the collaboration that they showed, the leadership that a lot of them took in terms of coaching each other, pointing out each other's areas for improvement, getting everyone organized and sort of focused on the task at hand. It was really impressive and heartening to see kind of them come together in such a mature way. And they're so talented musically, so I think it's those soft skills of collaboration and teamwork that kind of they needed to make this a complete product that could be created in a span of like less than 2 days. So I'm really proud of them. And even though it was extremely exhausting, I think we ended up with two very different but sort of complete in their own way and unique in their own way videos. So I'm really happy about it, and I'm excited to do more.
Picking up a nice Hindi old movie song, but still trying to improvise and making it ourselves and presenting it was a great experience. Especially the song being like a raga malika with different ragas in it. It was really cool, trying to put different kind of swaras in it and trying to experiment with it was really good.
I thought it was a good experience working with other people that I didn't know and like working out how we were supposed to put this piece together and coordinate how we're supposed to sing what part each one was.
Cool.
I really liked how we got to work with one another, and I really liked understanding other people's musical backgrounds as opposed to mine. And also I thought recording in the studio was really fun, especially since I've never done it before.
It's always just not about going to the classes, learning and just practicing by ourselves. When we meet with few other folks who come from different backgrounds, it helps a lot to learn, what's going on in their world, and also, the best thing that I could get was, the little fine tuning kinds of thing. That's really, really helpful. It's like I can take that back and, keep that in mind, and, whenever I practice a new song or the ones which I know, I can use these tips and, try to improve. I'm actually a Carnatic vocalist, but surprisingly it was very nice for me to go and start singing with the Hindustani group and learn a lot from them, because I know like what swara is and what alap is in Carnatic music, but the terminology that they use in Hindustani music and learning the new terminology was really helpful. So this was really good.
I think they use some really interesting percussion patterns, and they just sound really cool. And like within really small cycles, like I think they were playing like it was either 2.5 beats or 5 beats, but Jeremy, he was doing a lot of cool stuff. Like I only listened for a little bit, but he was doing a lot of cool stuff. That gave me a lot of ideas. Yeah.
I thought that the alat patterns were slightly different from Hindustani, and it was a lot more alat based and thought based than Hindustani actually is. And I think I might try to incorporate some of their style of improv into my singing now. Carnatic singers have a better sense of rhythm because they're always like counting the tal on their hands. So I guess I would try to sing more with the beat.
I spoke to her last night and she was pretty excited about having the whole audio video thing. She's more excited about having recorded in the studio and seeing what the end result is. So that's pretty much what she is right now interested in. Being so young, she just needs that kind of an experience. So I think she's happy, and it should be a good boost for her. She has been learning pure Hindustani classical for about 7 years. This is more like a nice collaborative fusion type of thing. So honestly, he isn't that much into fusion, but seeing the result, I believe he should be much pleased with what she has done and what IndianRaga as such is doing for kids and in the whole music scene.